Hi guys, it is Christine Ibarra. How is everybody tonight? Let's see if we are live. Got my braces in. Let's play with some makeup. Yeah, we are live. Okay, so I'm gonna share this really quick and we will get started. This is the color palette we are going to play with tonight. And these eyeshadow colors are from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And lip pencil and lipstick is from Limelight by Alcone. So we are going to play with a look. Well, we're going to recreate a look that I saw on Pinterest. So let's get going. 2 more shares. If you are watching live, please say hi. Hello. If you're watching the replay, please comment below replay, just so I know who's watching and stuff. Okay, 1 more share, because sharing is caring. Please feel free to share. Okay. Hi, Marissa. Every time I move, my light like washes me out, but whatever. Okay, so I said earlier, but I don't know if anybody saw, this is the color palette that we are going to be working with. These are Jaclyn Hill eyeshadows by Morphe, and this is Limelight by Alcone Enduring Lip Liner and Lipstick. So let's play. I'm going to prime my face. I have nothing on. I was a super bad girl and picked my face today. I don't know if I'm like the only person who does that. I don't feel like I am, but sometimes I just like go ballistic on my face, and so it's like super red and inflamed because I did that to myself. Yeah. I know, I never learn, you guys. Like, it's like a vicious cycle. Okay, and then I like to use the Dr. Brandt's Pores No More, if I could say it. This helps with reducing the appearance of large pores. I like to put that on top of my Limelight First Base Primer Spray. Say hi when you hop on, guys. We are playing with these colors tonight. That stuff smells like Noxzema, and I swear I love that smell. Hi, Chelsea. Okay, I'm just rubbing in this primer. My face is super red because I made it that way because I'm a freak. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Now, a lot of people like to do their eyeshadow first, but for some reason, maybe because I started out doing it the wrong way, I feel more comfortable doing my foundation first and then my eyeshadow and then concealer under my eyes to like clean up any mess. So that's what we're gonna do. La la la. I have my damp blender full ready to go because this is my favorite way to apply our botanical foundation. Hi, Deanna. What's up, girl? Thanks for joining me. Okay, I have a little spatula, just a little disposable spatula, and I'm gonna scrape out. I'm in between. I'm like the perfect 50-50 of Ivory and Shinto 1. I guess I can't put it on this hand, huh? Here, let's do it right here. I'm just gonna get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, like so. And then I'm gonna take my finger and warm it up. Do-do-do, do-do-do, all over the place. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on my face. Hey, Alex. Okay, so the other night I did my foundation and I put way too much ivory and it turned out to be like way too light. So let's hope that I did it correctly this time. Okay, here we go. Ready for war. We got our war paint on. Okay, I'm just wiping off the excess off my hand onto my Blenderful, and then I'm just gonna what you call it? I was gonna say dampen. Dab. There we go. Okay. Looking a little white, guys. Got my mirror. Okay. We are blending. Dab, dab, dab. Might be a little bit too light again. I like to go crazy with that ivory. I don't know. You never know until you get it all blended in. But I think I need more Shinto One. It's okay. We'll fix it. It's okay. Let's at least get a little bit of distribution going here. Okay. Definitely too light, so let's go back with Shinto One, which is the darker one. And we'll add a little bit of color and mix it. Less ivory is more, Christine. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys saw my video, but I did like I concocted a Limelight BB cream. Super fast to put on. Now, this is my favorite way to apply the foundation if I really, you know, want a long-lasting, smooth, like, you know, if I want like a fancy application, this is what I like. But the LL BB cream, as I call it, you can put the foundation on your hands and mix it with One Drop Wonder and Skin Therapist Moisturizer and just wipe it and apply it with your hands and your fingers. And it's super fast and super easy. And you get really good coverage like that too, because the foundation is 50% pigmented. And so like, even though it's feels like a BB cream and looks all dewy like a BB cream, it's still super, it covers really well. Okay, so there we go. Let's do some brows. I like to do my brows before I do eyeshadow because it just, I don't know, it feels like it looks better. So I'm gonna get my brow brush here, my little angled brow brush, and I'm just gonna do some quick brows. Quick brows. Because I really want to play with these colors. I have a bride coming over for a consultation tomorrow. And I want to make sure that I get the right look that she wants. So I like to play with it first before I apply it to... My brow is so funky right here. It's like somebody just like cut it off. Gotta put in so much effort to make it like go to a nice point. Okay, whatever, Christine, we're doing quick brows. We're just throwing some brows on. It's okay. It's okay. Yours are this way too? It's like somebody just chopped them off right there. And I have my mirror like higher up, so I'm not looking down. We have a scar there. But now it's kind of far away, and you guys know that I need my glasses because I'm blind, so we are really doing some quick brows right now. We are doing brows from afar because I can't see. So if they come out looking all wonky, don't laugh at me, you guys. Just make me feel like they're perfect, okay? Because I don't really care right now. I will fix them later. Yeah, okay. So, done with that. Now let's move on to the eyes. Yay! Okay, so how long have we been live? Do I have a time? No. I was just curious. So I can tell people to like forward to that time, but I guess Facebook doesn't want me to know. Okay, I'm using Urban Decay. What is this called? Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I'm gonna put that on my lids. I don't know if you guys saw this. Hey, Marisol. But this is the palette that we're gonna play with tonight. Yes, ma'ams. Okay, so on top of that primer, I like to put some of our waterproof concealer. I want to use Concealer Zero, which is the lightest one. This just really helps make the eyeshadow colors pop. I just use it, apply it with my finger, go all the way up to the brow. It also, gosh, I look white. Got my mail today. Ooh, yeah. Mail time. Guys, I kind of like fallen off the planet a little bit. I'm trying to like get back in the swing of things with like working out and eating right. So I went to the gym today. Yay for me. But I gotta walk slow because I had my appendix removed. I'm setting this, by the way, with some Perfect pressed powder right here. And so I gotta walk slow because my body wants me to. I start to walk too fast and my body tells me to slow the heck down. Okay, setting the concealer and the primer on the lids. Let's do a little, while I have this open, let's do a little bit of contouring. And I'm gonna set my chin too, because my chin likes to get all oily. Hi, Aunt Sharon. Let's set everything in the T-zone. I don't want to take away the glow, but if you're producing a lot of oil in a certain spot, I like to put that powder there because it just kind of keeps it from getting too oily. All right, let's do some contour with the Perfect bronzer right here. We're gonna play with some eyeshadows tonight. It popped up and told me. It said, Sharon Kendrick joined. Okay, let's do a quick nose contour. I'm trying to be fast. I just really want to play with these eyeshadows so that I can have this look ready for my bride. Okay. And I'm going to save the highlighter for last, which I usually forget in my videos until I press finish. And then I'm like, oh, I never did the highlight. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of blush. Let's do some, because I've never used this one before. This is blush number 4. This blush number 3 is like a pink gold. This is kind of like a coral silver, like a shimmer to it. These all have shimmers, these 3. And then this blush number 4 is kind of like a not so much pink, but it's like a rose kind of color, if it makes any sense. It looks kind of like more orange, more red, and it also has a gold shimmer to it. They're so pretty. Oh, I think I put too much, but it's okay. I don't care. It's okay. It is okay. Okay. I really want to get something on my lips though, because I don't like the way they look. Okay, let's put some nude lip liner on. This is Light Nude 02 by Limelight, of course. I like the coral silver. Make a note of that. Wink, wink. Okay. I just needed something on my lips. I usually don't come on at this time, but my husband was like, babe, go do your thing. I got this. So he's playing with the boys. I mean, they're all really just playing their own separate video games, but whatever, that's playing with the boys nowadays. He's gonna get them ready for bed. Okay, so I'm just wiping off my brushes here really quick. We're gonna start doing eyeshadow. My favorite brushes, almost forgot. These Morphe brushes are my favorite. I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, I have 5. These are my 5 favorite Morphe brushes. And I'll tell you in order how I use them, okay? Here we go. Numero uno, G17. This is the perfect transition area brush and blending brush. Love this sucker, G17. You can get all of these, by the way, on morphebrushes.com. This one right here is my second favorite. It is R35, and this is a great brush for the lower transition, like as you're getting closer to the crease. This next one is E17, and this is a great brush for the outer V and crease because it's a little bit smaller. Love this brush. Love these brushes. Okay, and then these brushes right here are really good for the bottom lash line. So I start off with a lighter color with this brush. It is E36, and just kind of get that lighter color all over the place. Okay, Marisol, I'm gonna like make a list of all of these and put them in the comments. I promise, pinky swear. And then lastly, this one is M431. This is a pencil brush, also really good for the bottom lash line, but because it has a point, I like to use the darker color, like right on the outside, right along the lash line, just for like a little bit darker emphasis, but you don't wanna get like all crazy with the dark shadow. So that's why the little point comes in handy. So we're gonna start with G17. I'm gonna bust out this Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're gonna start with, oh, I started with this one. I had the name wrong. Okay, we're gonna start with MFEO. No idea what that stands for. And I'm just gonna tap my brush into the shadow, like so. Give it a gentle little tap, and then we're gonna go up here in the transition area. Okay, and now this doesn't have to be perfect because when you're blending, you want to blend it in and then go back to it later. Sometimes I like to just dab on the color and then with a soft hand or a light hand, just blend back and forth. G17, my bad influence, yeah. This was my first Morphe brush that I fell in love with. And then I went crazy on the website and bought a whole bunch more. I still have yet to buy, I have one Limelight brush, and that's the bent liner brush, and I was playing with that last night for that look I did last night, the other Pinterest recreation, and I used a gel liner with that. But I have to tell you, you guys, I love the Limelight liquid eyeliner pen. The sucker right here is better than the gel. You guys know I love the gel. It's just way darker, it goes on smooth. and it stays. That isn't over. Yeah, Morphes are really well priced too. Okay, so we have that in the transition area. Now I'm gonna get that lower transition area brush, R35. And let me see here. This is my cheat sheet. I did Jack's, this one right here, this reddish brown. And I'm gonna just tap my brush into it, lightly tap, and I'm gonna go lower than that top transition color. Just, you know, almost in the crease. I have hooded lids, so it looks a little bit different for me versus somebody who actually has a crease. So I just go back and forth, real soft. You don't want to press too hard because then your eyeshadow will move around too much and it'll start to look choppy. So you want to go real light and just dust the colors on. Yes, you do. This palette is amazing. The only complaint I have about this palette is that for someone as white as me, like these colors are, I wish that there was like one more lighter than this so that I could have a little bit lighter of a transition color, if that makes any sense. But I can live without it, it's fine. I've got other eyeshadows. Other than that, it's pretty much like an all-in-one, you know? Okay, so I'm going back to G17 and MFEO, and I'm going back over where these two colors meet because I want it to be really smooth. No lines. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna go to the lid. So I like to do the upper transition, the lower transition, the lid, and then the crease. I know I'm mixing it up on you guys. So we're gonna play with this color. I haven't used it yet. It's called Faint, and it's kind of like a silvery, shimmery pink. And I'm gonna put that on the lid. On 3/4 of the lid, okay? So I'm gonna leave this area. I kind of forgot to take down my transition colors to that spot. I kind of wanted to do that. So we'll see what I gotta move this closer, you guys, I'm blind. Trying not to look down. I really need a mirror like right up here. Okay, so I'm leaving this area empty because I'm going to take the crease color into that area. It's called the outer V. So pretty. Okay, love these colors. Let's do the other eye. I don't know if this palette is in stock right now. It went out of stock twice and came back. So I don't know what the current status is on this palette, but it's only $38. And that website, morphebrushes.com, has like coupon codes and stuff that you can use for 10% off. So just Google Morphe coupon code and you will be set. All right, so let's go back in with R35 and this Jack's. And let's bring it down to the outer V a little bit. Just pushing it. I'm applying it and pushing it in. Watching, but it's a baby crying. Okay, so pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna get Oh, and that brush I used on my lid, by the way, is not Morphe. It is my old Unique cream shadow brush. I love using flat synthetic brushes for my lid, whether it's a cream shadow or a dry shadow, pressed shadow, whatever. Okay, here we have E17. This is my third favorite brush, and I'm going to use some chip. It's kind of like it's like this plus this equals this. I don't know. I'm weird with my colors. Okay, so I tapped on a little bit of product, and I'm just gonna go in the crease, and this is just a little bit darker, and the outer V. Always start here because this is where you want the darkest area to be, and then kind of just drag it over and up. Allah, so pretty. It's gonna look even better with lashes. Everything looks better with eyeliner and lashes, you guys. Okay, and I'm gonna go back with G17, and I don't have any product on here, but I'm just gonna blend. Hey, Brett. Okay, so now we're gonna do that on the other eye with chip in the crease and outer V. Pushing the product over. Now sometimes I gotta pull my lid a little bit because my lid wants to be wrinkly, and that does not look good. You know, I'm just saying. Avoid the wrinkles. Okay, let's get that G17 and blend. Okay. Yes. Now I need to do, gosh, I kind of want to use my Cream Boat under the brow. Let's just use, this is a Limelight eyeshadow. So let's just use a little bit of that up here as a matte highlight. And just blend it in with the top transition color. There we go. Smoother. Of course, you guys, the more time you spend blending, the better it's gonna look. So, if you want your eyeshadow to look really good, don't be in a rush, you know? Just don't ever have to be anywhere on time. And then your problem will be solved. Okay, it's time for eyeliner. Yes, let's put these palettes away. Okay, we are busting out the Limelight eyeliner pen. Hey, if you guys are just hopping on, feel free to say hi. Say hey. Okay, so let's get up close and personal here. I like to just freehand it. It's fast and easy. I get quiet when I do this, guys. Sorry. It takes a lot of concentration for me. Look at how easy this was to put on. Whew. I'm done. I'm done with that eye. Can you believe how fast that was? Okay, let's do this one. You know what's gonna happen, right? I'm getting cocky and I'm gonna mess up this one. Oh, itch. Ta-da! Hi, Gina. This is my right eye, and my right eye is always a little bit more challenging because I'm left-handed. I got a really good point on this side, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay. So now what do I do after my eyeliner? I like to do concealer. So let's get my concealer brush, wherever it may be. Found it. I really like, so I use Concealer Zero on my lids to help prime my eyes for eyeshadow, but I like concealer number 3 under my eyes. And that's this one right here. It has pink undertones, which you can probably, I don't know if you can tell. It has pink undertones, which helps hide blue dark circles. The concealers with yellow undertones will help you hide redness. So if I didn't mix my foundation with Shinto 1, which has yellow undertones, I would use this one right here, Concealer 1. Super, super yellow. It's to help hide redness and like kind of help you balance your foundation color better if you need a little bit more yellow. I'm very in between peach and yellow. Just a mixture of the two. Look at how that brightens up. So I paint this stuff on, and then I blend it with my Blenderful. Same thing I use to apply my foundation. I use this brush here too to clean up underneath my wing. If I wanted to, I could use tape, but I don't do that on myself. It's just too much work. I love this concealer. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend, and I'm mostly just focusing on getting an even application and blending in the edges. You can always use like a smaller little baby blending bud too if you want to get like in the inside corner. Yeah. Okay. Now I like to set that concealer. Where's my baby blending bud? Here it is. This is the baby blending bud. Helps get the inside corners, like I said. But you can also use it to set your under eye concealer with the Perfect Press Powder. This is translucent because I don't need any more color. I just need to set it. It kind of does this thing where, see how this line is like really pronounced and this one isn't? It kind of like airbrushes your under eye for a more younger, less tired look. So I'm just patting it on. You don't want to rub because then it'll start to get like uneven and choppy. Look how it does that. It's like magic. This is why I wait until the very end to do, look, it just took like 10 years off my face. Love it. I'm not old and tired. Okay. God, I love it so much. Okay. So now that I've done my concealer under my eye, I want to do a little bit of color to the bottom lash line. So I always wait. What did I do with my palette? Okay. Jaclyn Hill, come on, where are you? I always wait until I do my concealer under my eye before I apply any color to the lash line, because that's just the way I like to do it. Some people just do their eyes completely and then go around it, but I will like wipe over my work. No, I don't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to get that top transition color and I'm going to just kind of like go everywhere under my bottom lash line. This is why I don't do mascara yet too. Okay. Now for me, I don't like to take this too far down because I have big cheekbones that push up, and it just looks better if I do just like a hint of color on the bottom lash line. I don't know. I could change my mind later. I don't know. Everybody's eyes are different though. So you just gotta do what you like. Okay, so that's everywhere. Now I'm gonna get that pencil brush. This one, by the way, I just use is E36. Okay, and then here's that last brush. I was talking about the pencil brush, M431. I'm going to get a little bit, let's do all of the colors I used here. Let's do a little bit of Jack's. We're gonna go kind of like in the middle. And then we'll do that darker color on the outer part. Okay, so let's get Chip. We're gonna go right here. Ta-da! Okay, let's get that other brush, E36, and let's get a little bit more of the MFEO and just kind of like blend. Just a little. Okay. Then I want to do a little bit of a highlight on the inner corner because that is life, you guys. You got to do that. So which one do I want? In light? Let's use some in light. I just like to dab this here. It is an almost white shimmer. Just makes you look awake. Just add to that wonderful pressed powder under my eyes and just make me look young for days. I love it. Okay, we're done with eyeshadow, guys. Now it's time for lashes. So my Perfect mascara is totally dead. I might have one in my mailbox, but I haven't checked my mail today. So I'm just gonna use a cheap CoverGirl mascara for tonight, just for fun. And I replaced the batteries in my heated eyelash curler, so we can play with that too. This is Supersizer Fibers. I don't see any fibers. I don't know. It just feels like regular mascara to me, but whatever. You know, it's like $5 or $6. I like to have a good, cheap backup mascara. This one's not bad. I do love L'Oreal Voluminous as far as drugstore mascaras go. But I wish I had some Perfect mascara so I could put some fibers on top of this baby. But it does the job, you know what I'm saying? Get the bottom. So how many of you guys have the Jaclyn Hill palette? Hey, Crystal. Comment below, say me if you have the Jaclyn Hill palette, because you need to get it. Trust me, ladies. Okay. Don't let me forget highlighter, guys, because I will. I forget how much I love makeup when I don't wear it for a couple of days. Oops. I think my husband is playing a video game. I want him to go put the littlest one in the tub for me. So you guys, I will take a picture of this and I'll post it in the comments with a detailed list of the products I used. And I will include a list of the brushes that I was talking about, so you have a reference, and I'll talk about what area they're used for, or that I use them for. Okay, so now we turn this sucker on. Oh, there we go. The light was doing something funky. So this, when it's ready, this red strip is gonna turn clear. So while that's warming up, maybe I will put a little bit of lipstick on. This is Perfect lipstick in the color Not Telling. It's also nude. It's just a little bit darker. Very moisturizing. And I need to put some highlighter on too. This is ColourPop Super Shock. Stole the show. I just used my finger for this and apply it along the cheekbone. It's a pretty beige shimmer. And I like to come up here around the brow, kind of a little angle. like so. My eyelash curler is ready. What do you think of these colors, you guys? These eyeshadows. Okay, a little bit on the tip of the nose. Cupid's bow. I like to skip my chin. Got a lot of weird texture, some scarring there. I don't like to highlight my chin. That's just me. Normally you would do like your whole T-zone. Okay, heated eyelash curler. I got this sucker for $9 at Walmart. If your Walmart does not have them, you can purchase them on Amazon. It doesn't take very much, you guys. Look at that. I get close to the root, as close as I can, and because it's heated, you barely have to do anything. Of course, I got a little crazy. Let me comb these. They went wonky. They're kind of like going in. All right, let's do the other eye. I love this thing. Look at that. Lashes for days. I always try to do it twice and then I mess up and then they get all wonky, but whatever. I just, see, yep. I guess the trick is to just do it once. Christine, you gotta quit while you're ahead, Christine. Get all nuts. But well, we can work with it. So guys, let's turn this off because last time I left it on and I burned out the batteries. That completes my look for tonight. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see if this is a look that my bride wanted for her bridesmaids. So I'll send her some pictures and see if she likes it. I can always make adjustments. If you guys have any questions about the products I use or techniques, feel free to message me. Please feel free to share, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.